Hello, Dave Does Cambodia.
Oh, hey, alien. What are you doing here?
I've come to tell you that we are invading your planet soon.
Oh, man, that's a bummer. Hey, is it true about the probes?
Oh yes, our probes are cold and pointy.
Well, damn. That's not cool, man. Is there anything we can do to change your mind?
Yes, people can donate to your channel.
So if people donate to my channel through PayPal, Ko-Fi, or my Patreon in the description below, you won't invade our planet and probe us all to death?
That's correct. Plus, they'll get a free copy of your book, Living with STDs.
No, it's called Living Cambodia, a guide for living in the Kingdom of Wonder. And that STD stuff was supposed to be a secret.
Oops, my bad.
Yeah. Anything else?
Yes, Joe Biden really is a shape-shifting lizard person.
What? Mother... What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hey, if you wait until the end of this video, a buddy of mine, Steve, he's been eating his way around Siem Reap, and he put together a really cool, really nice looking 3-minute slideshow of some of the foods he's enjoyed here. So be sure to stick around for that. Because if you're going just by what I eat, you might think Cambodia only has to offer little silver pot places and only local Khmer food, and that's not the case. That's just what I prefer. But I've said this before, cities like Siem Reap and Phnom Penh, they have quite the foodie scene here. You can get almost any kind of cuisine you want from almost any country in the world. It's vast, it's available, it's happening. And he'll show you some of that. He's had some really, really great meals here from all over. So I think you'll enjoy that. So please do stick around. And also, as always, thank you to all my supporters. You've kept the alien from coming and probing us to death. And hopefully, if you're listening, you want to do the same. Just check out my links down below, and I'll put you on the list to receive my weekly exclusive content, just for my supporters. Now, Cambodia has just announced that they've reached their level of herd immunity for the country against the coronavirus. They're at, I believe, 93% of vaccinated individuals. They're also mandating that locals, not foreigners, but locals get at least 3 jabs, their original 2, and at least 1 booster shot. But they've already achieved 93% of total population vaccinated. And so they've announced that they've reached herd immunity. Therefore, that's the reason why we've slowly been seeing these changes come about. You know, you can now get a visa on arrival. Non-vaccinated people only have to spend 7 days in quarantine and only get 1 quick test at the end of their 7 days under certain conditions. And the mask mandate is going to be a thing of the past here really soon. As I said in my last video, I mentioned it, that they were going to wait 10 days after the Khmer New Year just to gauge if there are any spikes in cases, since there was a lot of people gathering and, tons of people out and about rubbing elbows with each other. But so far, the numbers have not gone up dramatically. And the PM announced He made an announcement to the health ministry saying that they need to look into dropping the mask mandate really soon. Plus, he figured it's going to save Cambodia about $100,000 a year that people spend on on masks and things like that. So there's the herd immunity aspect, and then there's also the economic aspect of dropping the mask mandate. I don't know if there are going to be exceptions. I know there's going to be, he said, if you're inside a crowded building with little ventilation, you would be required to wear a mask. So under certain conditions, certain venues, they might still require them. But for general purposes, that should be dropped really, really soon. Even though they said they were going to wait 10 days, you know, sometimes over here they make announcements, then they change it on a dime, and things just kind of happen pretty quick. So we might not need a mask anymore. However, I'm not sure if that's going to be included in the bigger cities like Siem Reap and Phnom Penh. Because the first article I read said that that the provincial cities would not be included because they're the most populated, they're the most crowded. So they might continue the mask mandate in those cities for a little while longer. However, this announcement, he seemed to indicate that this was going to be countrywide for everyone, except, as I said, in situations where a mask might be required and a lot of people in a small space. So we can only hope. But of course, as soon as that announcement is officially made, I'll let everybody know for your benefit. They're also, Cambodia is also looking into, I think I've mentioned this before, but they're trying to make more ecotourism sites in different places in Cambodia. So they have already completely demined, I think, 3 or 4 provinces just since the pandemic. I believe it's been 3 or 4 provinces or areas in provinces where nobody's been able to go, nobody's been able to walk, nobody's been able to visit because of the threat of a landmine. And they are now starting an initiative to turn those areas into ecotourism sites. Ecotourism is huge. I think it would be rather exciting to go into an area that people haven't been in maybe, 40, 45 years or something, since the end of the Khmer Rouge days when they planted all those mines. I think that would be a good thing. And they're also looking to try, I believe their goal is to try to make more places in Cambodia a tourist-friendly destination. Like, people like coming to Phnom Penh and Siem Reap. And a lot of these smaller cities and towns kind of get ignored when people are talking about Cambodia and tourism. And I think they're trying to make it more accessible, all of Cambodia for everyone. Give people more options than just 2 or 3 different places. I'm down with that. I'm for that. I think it'd be great to see a little village somebody's never heard of all of a sudden become a big tourism center, a big tourism attraction. Maybe because of a hike, maybe because of an area you can go explore that's previously been unexplored. Yeah, I'd be down for that. And coming up, and I'm not exactly sure when because they're just in the beginning stages, but Siem Reap is going to host the Khmer International Food Festival. Yes, I'm really looking forward to that. That means we are going to be seeing some of the country's best cooks and best chefs gather in Siem Reap, make their signature dishes as they promote Khmer food to the masses. And Siem Reap this year has been chosen to do that. And I am really, really looking forward to that. Should be a good time. Sometimes people don't believe me when I say that, you know, Cambodia food is really, really good. I don't know why. I think it's delicious. I like eating it. They're very good at blending their spices and their herbs and their cooking style. You know, they might prepare things in ways that we might not think of doing in the West, but that just makes it different. It doesn't mean it's not good. It's actually really, really good. I prefer Khmer food. I love Khmer food. So I'm looking forward to see how they take this food and elevate it during this food festival. And like I said, keeping on the food theme, coming up, my buddy Steve's slideshow, all of his yummy food he's had here so far. So I hope it makes you hungry. But before we get there, be sure to check out all my links down below. Like I said, if you donate through PayPal, Ko-Fi.com, or join my Patreon, you'll receive weekly exclusive content just for my supporters, and also a copy of my book, Live in Cambodia, and other books as they become available. One's coming out really soon. Plus, there are links to other channels vlogging in this part of the world. Those are all down below. My social media is down below, and my other channel. If you're into that kind of thing, the link to my other channel is also listed in the description. So check all those out. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the food show, and I'll talk to you in the next one.